how do we control that part of it? Like, how do you control the emotions of it all?
That's so cool. So that's what we meditate for. That's what we do the yoga for.
Okay.
So a lot of people think that meditation and yoga and all this stuff is to empty your mind and be relaxed and be calm. But really what you want to do in any meditation, any yoga practice, is we want to be able to observe the fluctuations of the mind, both physical and mental. So physical sensations is achy knee, hurting back, throbbing in the foot. But also mental is just like self-judgment, it's like regret, it's like anger, frustration, all these different things. You want to be able to observe them until they no longer control you. So the yoga word for that is Yoga Sutra 1.2.
Okay.
Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. And so this means this is the cessation of the fluctuations of the mind. And so this is the analogy that was taught to me. If you have still water and all of a sudden the wind comes and blows this water. So say, for instance, you can see at the bottom of this pond with this clear water and the wind comes and blows and creates all these waves. How do you stop those waves?
How you stop? How you stopping them?
Tell me. Can you put your hand in it to make them stop and into the water to make the waves stop?
No.
Can you scoop some of the water out and dump it out to make it stop?
No, that's gonna make them come more, right?
The only thing you can do is wait. All you can do is wait, observe. And so once you get familiar with that concept, let emotions come, let them go. Because you understand that clear water is on the other side. That's the truest way. The other analogy that was shared similar to that is like
I love that though. Yeah, I love that. Now, can I ask you? Okay, so when we observing, are we identifying? Am I like, oh, there go that fear? There go.
Yep,
Okay,
that's exactly what you do. So when you identify, it's called R.A.I.N. So recognize, accept, identify, and then not me. So recognize that you're being agitated or it's an emotion, right? You want to accept it. Okay. I'm not happy right now.
I'm not happy right now.
Then you want to identify what that was that aggravated you. That's the I.
Okay.
And then the N is not me. That has nothing to do with me. I'm not attached to it. It's just a feeling and it will go away.
We're going to go over this one more time. Okay. So the R is recognize.
Yep.
So let's take a scenario. We're in the car. It's traffic. Stupid, non-driving, some of them just cut you off.
Yep.
All right. And I'm angry. So I recognize, hey, Kat, you're angry.
How do you first recognize it?
Because I probably am about to throw something out the window.
You're ready to throw it. So that's the
I'm ready
reaction.
to throw my water bottle out the window.
That's the reaction.
Okay. All right.
Okay, Kat.
Okay.
Take a deep breath first. That's to recognize. Accepting this, I'm mad as right now.
I'm mad right now. Okay. Yep.
Identify what it was.
Stupid son of a just cut me off. Okay.
In traffic.
In traffic.
And could have caused accident. I could have hit his ass.
Because I had to slam on my brake and now I got whiplash. Okay. Okay.
But that has nothing to do with me.
That has nothing to do with me.
That's his
stupid
ass. And it could have been worse.
Ooh. That part.
Woosah.
Okay, so what I love about that is at the end of it, you speak truth to it. Like you said, it could have been worse.
It could have been worse. And then also you play out the scenario even further. I'm proud of myself. Because what if I would have honked and then he would have honked back at me and now all of a sudden we start chasing each other and then he pulled out a gun.
Yeah, that part.
Or
I pulled out my gun.
Or you pulled out your gun.
Yeah.
Or he decided to hit your car. I had someone hit my car before because I honked at him. And it was like, bro, we ended up fighting. Yeah. And so it's like you start playing those scenarios out. It's like, Woosah. I won. I won today.
See, I love that. Okay, because a part of your language is giving yourself your flowers. I'll let you talk about what that even means. But I love that you, and like that's incorporated. It's like give yourself your flowers. The fact that you spoke truth and then you gave yourself your flowers.
Yes, and it's not, you're not like trying to like pretend like you're not aggravated. So you're accepting your emotion. So it's just to be peaceful, to live in flow, to live this, have this mindset. It's not to pretend. So it's not to say, "Oh, that didn't bother me." No, that made you mad as hell. He cut you off. That did make me mad as hell. But do you have to respond to it? That's the question. Yeah, that's annoying. That's a lot of annoying things that happen in this world. A lot of stuff. And so we can't walk around pretending like life doesn't bother us. It's like, it does, but I'm not going to let it control me.
Why do you think it's so hard for people to embrace flow?
Yeah, because people want, they want clear, defined things. They want everything to be like, bam. It's nerve-wracking to walk into the space of unknown.
Unknown. Woo!
Yeah. Yeah. So depressed people, they love, hey, at least I got this I'm known by. Angry people, I'm known for this. All these different levels, they want to be like clear cut. A girl asked me this like a week ago. She asked me, was I a yogi or a hippie? And I was like, I mean, I teach yoga, I do yoga. I don't know what a yogi is. I mean, she's like, so are you a hippie? Do you walk around barefoot? Do you? I don't know what answers you looking for, sis. She's like, I'm trying to figure you out. You hard to figure out. I don't want to be figured out.
Right.
Don't try to figure me out.
That part.
And she's like, well, I don't know. I just think that what you think, people want to be accepted. That's exactly right. You don't have to understand me. You don't have to put it, because I think people want to figure out who they are and what they are right now, so that they can just put this title on their chest, and the hard part of life is over now.
Yeah, and that's probably the reason why she was trying to figure you out so much, because in that, you know what I'm saying, she's projecting, she's trying to figure out who she is.
She's trying to figure out who she is.
Yeah.
So now if I know who you are, if she know who she is, I know who I am, we can all be in our little category.
Our little boxes.
Yeah, and then we can figure out status and stuff like that. It's how much money you make. Okay, cool. Okay. How much you just got? All this kind of
stuff. Now we comparing.
And it makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Yes, because I done did this. So it's almost like people search for justification.
Yes.
From their life off of the things that they've done or they done been through. I saw on Facebook yesterday. It was a post, and it was just somebody's license plate that said two MDs or 2 masters and 1 PhD, and they say a go, and they put on a thing like goals and all heart eyes, and I was like, that looks miserable to me. The fact that you're driving around with a title and a label on your license plate, because what that defines you.
Yeah, because what is that when you seen it? Like, what does that represent to you?
A ball and chain. That's what it looks like to me. A ball and chain. Because as soon as you tell me all these things that you do, as soon as you do something outside the norm of what I assume that person should be doing,
yeah,
it's almost disappointment comes immediately. No, you're not who I thought you should be. And that person probably is like, no, I just achieved these things. But I still enjoy a good drink, and I want to laugh. I want to have fun just like everybody else.
Right.
No, you got a standard to live up, Miss 2 PhDs and stuff. And I don't want to slight anybody that does those type of things, because I think that's great to do it. But I just feel like
when it becomes an entrapment, like you only know yourself for these things,
for what you've done.
Or you only want to be known for these things.
Yeah, for what you've done. I always say that titles and labels, they kill the essence of who we are, because life will deliver different blows and different changes. Imagine a person who done all this, did everything right, essentially, based off of society's norm, and then they get to this space and it's not what they thought it was going to be.
Right.
Are you bold enough to say, actually, I'm good on all this? I don't want it.
Yeah.
It's like it's not for me.
Mm-hmm.
And so most people can't.
That's the power, though, of non-attachment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I can walk away from something understanding that it was that in this season, but now I'm in a whole nother season.
Mm-hmm.
And in this whole other season, I want to embrace something different. You know, I don't want to be tethered. And not to say that these things can't come with you in this new season, but I think to your point, to be tethered to these things where you can't ultimately flow because it's holding you down.
It's holding you down.
Imagine this man with a ball and chain. He ain't gonna be surfing them waves all that great.
Nah, he ain't surfing. He's sinking.
He's sinking.
Yeah.
He's sinking. Then let's talk about some tools. Like, what are some tools that are going to be able to help us ride the wave, that's going to be able to help us to flow?